Hey guys, Scott here with Inflatable Movie Reviews. I'm at the red carpet premiere of Takers. We're going to catch up with some celebrities and see what they think about the film.
We're takers, gents. That's what we do for a living. We take.
What's it like promoting a movie in your hometown?
Outstanding. Outstanding. It's phenomenal. I mean, I can't compare it to anything else in the world. This is what we do it for. This is what all the hard work was for. This is, it's definitely the fruits of our labor and a result of all of the blood, sweat, and tears that went into this project. These are my people. These are my people. I think that this is, these people knew me first. You know what I'm saying? These people put me in a position before anyone else did. So it means a lot to me.
Doing the best that I can to bring talent to the city, and bring movies like this to the city. It's important because, Atlanta's always been a home for me. It's been a good foundation for my films. It's different than LA or New York. I love those cities. But in Atlanta, something like this is a big deal. They embrace it. LA, they got a premiere every week. New York is a premiere every other day. Atlanta, not so much. So to have this and have some of the stars out and have some of the local community out, I think the mayor's here tonight. It feels really, really good. It does. Pretty much how I envision the film is kind of how it played out, and I feel good about that, I hate it when that happens. Everywhere I go, they just scream for me. I hate it. It makes it hard to concentrate,
Take him out.
What are some of the challenges with working with so many big actors?
I thought it would be harder than it was. It wasn't. They all really came to play. I think Idris Elba set a tone early with being real professional, and I think that as he started to do things, they had to keep up or they'd get dragged along. But everyone came. And they all got along. They had a lot of fun. There was a great chemistry and camaraderie when we made the picture, which I think carries over to it. It's got it doesn't look like a 1990s movie. It's got some swagger and some great action.
It was cool. I got to tell you, I hoped to get a cast like this together, but I didn't know. When you start off making a movie, you never know how it's going to come together. But the fact that we were able to pull together a really, really good group, it felt good.
What was it like working with so many big name stars in this one?
Man, it was I learned a lot, man. It was an outstanding experience, man. I just learned so much from each and every one of them, man, how to present myself in a different manner, man, and everybody added a different element of swag to the screen, so, it made coming to work every day exciting.
It was like just nonstop fun. Nobody really brought the egos. I had worked with Paul before on Too Fast and Furious, so, it was like a homecoming. I knew Idris, T.I. and Chris were new to me, and we all just had fun. Like, we all just kind of bonded, and I think it kind of shows in the film itself.
That's cool. I didn't really know. There's a bit of like ambivalence, maybe reluctance going into it because, you got a bunch of young guys, some on the up and up and, type A personalities and, you're thinking there's probably not going to be a whole lot of synergy. There's going to be a couple of guys that aren't going to get along with the others so well, but, things went really well. Hayden was cool as hell. I had a lot of fun with T.I. and Chris is just like a big kid. He's always singing and dancing on set, and I'd worked with Michael before, and we did a second installment of Fast and Furious together, and he's just a really good guy. And on top of it, I really like John, the director. He's just real mellow, real easygoing, real laid back. Knew what he wanted, and it just made it fun. Everyone came together, just a big collaborative experience, and we got to blow stuff up. So it's good.
You're a producer on this project. What was that like?
It was an outstanding experience. It was a lot of hard work, man. Definitely a different laundry list of obligations and responsibilities, man. But I think it was all worth it, man. Rainforest Film, Will Packer, he was gracious enough, man, to embrace us, man, and just really show us the ropes, man. What it took to become a film producer and all of the different sets of obligations that go with it outside of acting.
Hey, so you've done a lot of these action thriller kind of roles. How is this different than some of the other roles you've done before?
That's a good question. No, to me it plays into the same audience that I have an affinity to. I don't know. It's like people are like, hey, why are you making action movies still? You like that genre? It's like, well, I think it goes without saying. I enjoy it the most. I get to run around, race cars. I'm still not sick of that. Smack people around, shoot a gun. you know, all the things I wish I could do in real life, but I can't. But no, the thing that's fun about making movies like this is not only you running and jumping, getting to mix it up at work, but this is the audience when they go to the theater. They're talking smack to the screen. You know, they're hooting, they're hollering, and it's just a different dynamic. This isn't something you want to do all the time. This isn't something maybe that you even want to see all the time, but there's definitely a place for it. When you do it, you want to do it big. And that's what we did with this one. We had a big cast, and yeah, we just got to blow stuff up. That's a no-brainer.
So now that you're big into films, do you prefer music or films?
I love them both for different reasons.